Man doesn't know what he is capable of until he is asked. If you believe very strongly in something, stand up and fight for it. It is hard work and great art to make life not so serious. Appear weak when you are strong, and strong when you are weak. The big lesson in life, baby, is never be scared of anyone or anything. Once we accept our limits, we go beyond them. It does not matter how slowly you go, so long as you do not stop. Other people are only aspects of our own greater being. If you fuel your journey on the opinions of others, you are going to run out of gas. Don't worry about being effective. Just concentrate on being faithful to the truth. If you fight with all your might, there is a chance of life, whereas death is certain if you cling to your corner. No one is too busy. It's only a matter of priorities. War is peace. Freedom is slavery. Ignorance is strength. It's always the ones who are the quietest who often have the greatest things to say. Settle one difficulty, and you keep 100 away. In war, then, let your great object be victory, not lengthy campaigns. I very rarely think in words at all. A thought comes, and I may try to express it in words afterwards. I only want to write, and there's no college for that, except life. Before you embark on a journey of revenge, dig 2 graves. Beyond the fiction of reality, there is the reality of the fiction. I'm not going to die. I'm going home like a shooting star. Sometimes we create our own heart, breaks through expectation. Nothing can be more hurtful to your heart than betraying yourself. It is said we learn more from our failures than our successes. Manifest plainness, embrace simplicity, choose selfishness, have few desires. Once you realize you deserve better, letting go will be the best decision ever. It's often only in the lies we refuse to speak that any truth can be heard at all. Integrity is doing the right thing when nobody's watching, doing as you say you would do. A lion chased me up a tree, and I greatly enjoyed the view from the top. No persons are more frequently wrong than those who will not admit they are wrong. It isn't where you came from, it's where you're going that counts. No other success can compensate for failure in the home. Do it now. Sometimes later becomes never. Reason is, and ought only to be the slave of the passions. What we can change is our perceptions, which have the effect of changing everything. There is nothing frightening in the dark if you just face it. Be grateful for what you already have while you pursue what you want. Sometimes your only available transportation is a leap of faith. If you think you have enough knowledge, you are still ignorant. Always be a learner. Life is worth living as long as there's a laugh in it. I never said it would be easy. I only said it would be worth it. Rely not on the likelihood of the enemy's not coming, but on our own readiness to receive him. The journey is what brings us happiness, not the destination. Feel your emotions, live true your passions, keep still your mind. You will never know how high you can climb until you reach the top. It's important in life. If you don't give a shit, it can help you a lot. Genius is measured not by static volume, but by kinetic vision. Good order results spontaneously when things are let alone. If the mind is willing, the flesh could go on and on without many things. Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. To understand the limitation of things, desire them. That as long as we are being remembered, we remain alive. If I cannot do great things, I can do small things in a great way. I shall allow no man to belittle my soul by making me hate him. So long as you fight the darkness, you stand in the light. Life is an experiment in which you may fail or succeed. Explore more, expect least. The way is to man as rivers and lakes are to fish, the natural condition of life. Those who are willing to be vulnerable move among mysteries. I don't want life to imitate art. I want life to be art. Slowing down was how we remembered what we never wanted to forget. Be wiser than other people if you can, but do not tell them so. When you surround an army, leave an outlet free. Do not press a desperate foe too hard. Truth is as straight as an arrow, while a lie swivels like a snake. Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. A clever person solves a problem. A wise person avoids it. If everyone wants to be somebody, I want to be somebody else. The superior man thinks always of virtue. The common man thinks of comfort. One may know how to conquer without being able to do it. Nature is pleased with simplicity, and nature is no dummy. When we fail, our pride supports us, and when we succeed, it betrays us. Small circle, private life, and peaceful mind. Breathing control gives man strength, vitality, inspiration, and magic powers. Keep going. It's not as difficult as you feel it is. Don't give up. Only those people create history who doesn't live in the future. There's nowhere you can be that isn't where you're meant to be. When the enemy is relaxed, make them toil. When full, starve them. When settled, make them move. It can only take a moment to waste the rest of your life. I never think of the future. It comes soon enough. An unexciting truth may be eclipsed by a thrilling falsehood. Go slowly so that you do not bite your tail by accident. I'm not afraid of death. I just don't want to be there when it happens. What is essential in war is victory, not prolonged operations. Men of this world all rejoice in others being like themselves and object to others not being like themselves. Nothing truly valuable arises from ambition or from a mere sense of duty. It stems rather from love and devotion towards men and towards objective things. It's failure that gives you the proper perspective on success. Don't fear big. Fear mediocrity. Fear waste. Fear the lack of living to your fullest. I'm not a product of my circumstances. I am a product of my decisions. For life goes not backward, nor tarries with yesterday. He who knows all the answers has not been asked all the questions. Be patient when becoming someone you haven't been before. The truth doesn't cost anything, but a lie could cost you everything. Cherish those who seek the truth, but beware of those who find it. Life is a mystery to be lived, not a problem to be solved. If you want to see a rainbow, you have to learn to see the rain. Deeds will not be less valiant because they are unpraised. Not knowing you can't do something is sometimes all it takes to do it. Maturity is when you stop complaining and making excuses and start making changes. Generally in war, the best policy is to take a state intact. To ruin it is inferior to this. Filter out the irrelevant noise. Focus on the objective. Honest is how I want to look. The truth doesn't glitter and shine.